Is it good?
Uh-huh.
Well, it's my first time making it. Paula Beans are as
You don't need a man, do you?
Y'all, this really resembles holiday cooking at its finest. It's always busy, hectic. If you've got more than one person in the kitchen, you're running around bumping into each other. So here we are, that's what we're doing.
So about $7,000 to feed 5 people, 6 people.
Tammy and them's here. Are they?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, she's good. Turkey is a drier meat. That's why a lot of people don't like it. But when you cook them in a crock pot or Instapot, they are, you guys can tell them how good it really is.
You might have seen her in the video. Oh gosh! Oh. Hello folks, this is John and Bridget, and welcome back to another edition of the Appalachian Kitchen, where we get together and cook and show different things that Bridget knows how to cook, and I have no clue how to do it, but I am learning some. So if you watch the Thanksgiving dinner, it'll be similar to that. We're hoping to have some guests here in just a little bit showing up, and I'm going to see what I need to do. So you ready to get started?
I absolutely am.
Tell us a little bit about some of the stuff we're working with today.
So we are going to have, Dustin's request was the dressing. We're going to have that ham turkey. We're going to do the sweet potato casserole. John has some good old canned garden beans. So we're going to have that with some yellow potatoes cooked on it. And a peach cobbler. And I think I covered it all. There might be a little extra, I'm not sure. But yeah, it's going to be good.
We got 2.5 hours to get it all done.
We'll do it.
Alrighty, so we're going to start with what first? Get the stuff cooking in the pressure cooker?
Absolutely. Let's start with the meat.
We're going to open these and then wash them off, apparently.
Gonna get them rinsed off. I don't have to do any heavy washing, but you want to at least rinse it off.
A little bit of ice in those. They might have been frozen at one time. Okay, now what do I do with them?
Plop it down in here. Plop, there you go. Okay. Now we cooked these in the Instapot last time and they turned out delicious. So let me grab some butter and chicken broth and we'll get that going. Okay, we have 2 turkey breasts in here, so I'm gonna put, I don't know if I really need, these are fairly small, so let's just do 1 stick of butter. And then chicken broth, and this, the seasoning of the chicken broth really gives it some good flavor.
On the last video, there was a comment, a guy tried it and said he had never done it in a Instapot, and he said he absolutely loved it. He left a comment. So.
Absolutely, it is delicious in an Instapot. It makes it so much more tender and juicy too. The meat it really does hold the juice. So
now, what are you sprinkling on it?
This is the poultry seasoning. So it has sage, thyme. This is what I use in my dressing too, and I like the flavor of it. I don't season as heavily as I typically do with meat with this poultry seasoning because we still want to taste that it's turkey, but I do like the flavor that it gives it. So, okay. Now we are going to pressure cook this, and we're going to put this up on an hour. It's just that easy.
Now, is it going to be done in an hour, or do you got to do something different?
It should be done in about an hour.
Okay.
We'll check the temperature and see. Last time we went with an hour and a half, if you remember, and the temperature was about, 80 degrees, 60, 80 degrees higher than what it had to be done. So we're gonna try an hour because it is pressure cooking. And I think that may do it. If it doesn't, we'll add another 15 minutes or so to it.
Okay, so I've got my new pot, and we're going to do the ham in that, I think. So
we are.
Let me scoot this one down just a little bit and get this one plugged up. I don't know if it's ever been plugged up, so it might have been a good thing to.
Put that red seal on it.
Okay. Remember the red seal that went around the top of the thing? I feel like it's hanging in it.
Should have opened it beforehand. I don't know. Something don't seem right. Gonna have to go down. We're gonna have to push that. I think it's.
You don't think it's just too. See, I stuck all that stuff back in it.
Oh, so you have opened it?
Yeah, remember you told me to put all that stuff down in it.
Can't remember exactly.
The book and everything for it.
The book?
Yeah, and I put this seal on it like you asked me to.
Maybe we need to set it back in this thing. If you've ever had one of these, leave us a comment. Let us know how to get it going. We're on the struggle. We can't even open the thing, so that tells you how much we know about it. I don't think we even set it back in the right spot then.
Yeah, I think turn it around. I think that the vent on the top, that should go toward the back. Where it says open and close should be toward the front.
We unplug it.
Like pick the lid up and turn it all the way around, Dustin.
The whole, yeah. Now I can't get enough.
Now it's no, it's okay. Maybe this wasn't the.
Okay, wait, hang on. I've got it partially locked somehow.
Okay.
All right, we got it back out of that. Oh my goodness, look at that. All right, well, we win. So do we put this back in it? Rinse it out, maybe? Do I need to rinse it out?
We don't need that, but we do need to wash it out, yeah. We won't need that.
Is that seal on right? Did I put the seal on?
On mine, the seal goes on the lid.
Yes.
Yep.
That's the problem.
So I don't know about, hold that, let me see that lid, Dustin. See, it's got a seal in it already. Y'all might need to get your owner's manual out and take a peek.
We have to get the instructions out?
It's better to beat and bang on it and just assume we know what we're doing.
So we just see if it fits back on there with this one here. Okay, so this is a installing the seal ring. That ring goes in the inside of this here. Apparently, look. That's why we were having probably.
Shouldn't have left me you shouldn't have left me unattended with it.
I don't know. She's done put the lid on hers. Can
John, you know you can't let kids loose in the kitchen.
Hey.
Okay, it says very important that the seal's installed correctly.
So this seal looks just like this seal. Oh, no.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Maybe that's an extra seal. Extra seal ring. It's extra. But in case that one goes bad, you can replace it. Now see how it fits on there.
Oh, it fits on great now that I didn't mess it up.
There you
Ah,
go.
bingo. So that extra seal that comes with them, don't install it on the pot. That's your fault. All right, now what we do? Wash the pot?
Wash the pot.
Okay.
Okay, we'll rinse this pot out. I don't think this one's as big as yours.
It's deeper, I think.
Yeah, I think that's probably, yours is a 7-quart, yep. Mine's like the low profile. I'm short, so I needed one that was not
You
as
need the
tall
low
to get
profile,
into.
okay.
That's right.
So there we go. Okay, so we put the ham in here to open the ham up right here. Does it need to be rinsed too?
Yes, you may.
Rinse the ham?
Yeah, I would rinse it.
Okay.
And then, so we're gonna make a copycat version of honey baked hams. If you have eaten a honey baked ham before, drop us a comment. To me, they are absolutely delectable, but they're also very pricey. 6-pound ham will run you about $90-something there. So we're gonna do a copycat version. I've actually made this before and it's pretty good. So while he's getting that ham together, I'm gonna melt 2 tablespoons of butter in the microwave, and then we'll add a little bit of honey in with that to massage into the ham while it's in the Instapot cooking. We'll go about 20 seconds at a time. We don't want butter popping all over his microwave.
Hey guys, this is John with Appalachian Channel, and we just took a break from that video, and one of the biggest questions we have every evening is what is for dinner, and we get so tired of eating out, and we have recently just got some HelloFresh in they sent to us, and today I'm going to be making one of my favorite soups, and that's loaded baked potato soup. And HelloFresh sends every ingredient that you need right here in one package, and I don't have to go shopping. I don't have to figure this out. And if you've seen any of my cooking videos before, I always have somebody else to cook because I don't know how to do it. But with HelloFresh, you get this simple and easy recipe planner and tells me exactly how to do it, and we're going to see how it goes. So first of all, we're going to go over some of the ingredients. And one of the neat things about HelloFresh is now they have bigger portions. We did a review for them a few years ago, and now it's even bigger and better than it's ever been. So we ordered portions for 4 people, and you can go in on the computer and order for 2 adults, 2 children, 1 child, 5 adults, however you need it, and they'll proportion that for you exactly, so you're not buying too much overstock like I did on these onions. I only needed 1 and bought a whole bag, and it was all wasted. With HelloFresh, there's no waste because we're going to start with 24 ounces of potatoes for 4 people, 2 packs of bacon, it's 4 ounces each, that's going to be 8 ounces total. We got our scallions, we got some hot sauce for those that like hot sauce on there on the topping, and then we have our chicken concentrate stock right here. We have some starch, sour cream for the end, we got some garlic powder right here, we've got some white cheddar cheese, and we got some Mexican cheddar cheese, and then right here is our cream sauce base. And so we're going to get started chopping up some scallions and get this going. All right guys, I got the soup ready, but first I want to tell you about the free Zuwilling 4-star shelf knife that you get on your 3rd box order. It's $144.95 value. Also, you get 10 free meals and free shipping if you use this code right here. When you use the QR code, it'll take you directly there. Make sure to use my code to get the discount, and we're getting ready to plate this right now. I'm ready to eat. I'm gonna get me a cup of it right here, pour it in. Oh, I'm gonna get me another cup of it, and there we go. Now, I'm gonna add some of my favorite things. I'm gonna add a little bit more bacon. Okay, maybe a lot more bacon. This is the Mexican cheese. We'll add some of that. And then we're gonna add some chives, and then some sour cream, and then a little bit of hot sauce. Now you might not like the hot sauce and you might not want to add that, but that's all up to you. All right, I'm gonna get me a spoon here and give it a try. Excellent.
So when it comes to cooking, I am used to cooking large quantities. That's one thing that's hard for me. My husband and I, between us, have 5 kids. We have 5 kids. So when they were all over, I was just used to cooking a whole lot. So it's hard for me to cut that down. Okay, so for our ham, while it's cooking in the Instapot, we're gonna go in with, this is about 3 tablespoons of butter, 3 tablespoons of honey. One trick to get your honey to come out a little easier is usually hot water. If you have a metal measuring spoon, hot water helps. With these plastic ones, some cooking spray. It'll slide right out for you, but we're getting it. Okay, So 3 tablespoons of butter, 3 tablespoons of honey. I'm going to stir this together and then I'm going to massage it into the ham. Okay, so I'm going to take the ham out so that I can get the marinade massaged in. And that's basically what you want to do. When you're cooking a ham in the Instapot, you do want to put it bone up so that this part is down and all those juices and stuff can flow good. And I'm going to start with just a little bit here and then I will massage this in. Now this is a sticky mess and you want to, we have a pre-sliced spiral ham. You do want to kind of get down in between those slices to rub that in. And then I'll flip it over and I'll just get it all in there real good. This ham's gonna be good. I always like to, when you get a bone-in ham, don't get rid of your bone after you're finished with it. Keep that bone and this will make you some delicious soup beans. I know most people like pinto beans, but my mom and I cook cranberry beans. They taste just like a pinto bean, but the soup on them is a whole lot richer. So if you haven't tried those, give those a try. Maybe I'll cook those for you with John someday. Okay, so we're just going to place the ham back down in the crock pot. Let me get my hands cleaned off here, and then we'll get the lid on and get it going.
All right, well, you think we need to cut them up more than that?
Yeah, but we can just we'll do a rough chop after you get them sliced like that. We'll just take a knife through them to cut them up a little finer. I don't want that big pieces in my dressing, but that'll work. That'll work.
We'll start with that right there and cut them up.
Okay, y'all, let's get this going. Now, I have not ever used, well, no one's used this. This is brand spanking new, but I think it should be just about like all the rest, right? Maybe it'll work if we plug it in. What do you think, Dustin? Think that'll help?
Seems like it worked that time.
I think so. Okay, so let's start. Wow, fancy, fancy. So John's got, his is bringing the razzle dazzle. So it's got the digital screen. John, you can set faves on here. So like for things that you cook frequently, for me would be like chicken, roast. You can preset it. So all you have to do instead of coming in here and setting the time and what you're doing, click the fave. That's cool. Okay, so we're gonna pressure cook this ham. Is this, oh, this is nice. On high. And we're gonna go for 30 minutes because this ham's already cooked. So we don't have to, we're not cooking the meat, okay? We're just putting this in here so that we can get that butter and honey flavor in the ham. And we're gonna press start and she's on. I asked John if Santa brought him a girlfriend yet, and he's crying now, so.
Yeah, I asked Santa for a dragon this year for Christmas, and he wrote back, and he said, you know, a dragon, that's a big responsibility, and they're hard to come by, and they eat a lot. And I said, well, I want one that flies and breathes fire, and Santa said, you know, that's a hard thing to come by, something like that. And, you know, he said, can I find something easier to get for you? And I said, yeah, well, how about a girlfriend for Christmas? And he said, oh, okay. Well, let me ask you something else. I said, what? He said, what color you want that dragon? So I'm crying.
Oh, gosh. That's about the size of it, guys. Okay, so now we're going to work on our, John's getting the onions for our dressing. We are...
Sad Christmas. All So I'm gonna go ahead and put the onions directly in the pan.
Wait, you need to melt your butter first, but that's okay. That's okay. Just leave that and then get that onion peeling out of there, John. Nobody wants to eat the paper, honey.
Which one's that? The brown pieces? That's
Yeah,
good fiber.
Oh,
Don't take
okay.
all the fiber out.
That's where the nutrients are.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, y'all, for the sweet potato casserole, I've just brushed these potatoes off real good, washed them, and then I'm just going all the way around it, putting some slices in it. We're going to cover with aluminum foil and pop these in the oven to cook them. So that's why I'm not peeling them. And this is the one I fixed last time. It's delicious. If you guys haven't tried the recipe, you need to. Actually, I have been using the Pioneer Woman. Let me cover these with aluminum foil, please.
Okay.
I have been cooking the Pioneer Woman's recipe for the sweet potato casserole for probably 7 years. And what do you guys think about it? It's pretty good, huh? Thank you. Okay, so we're just going to cover these over. We're going to pop these in the oven at about 375 until they're fork tender. John's going to saute my onions and celery for the dressing. So we will get started on mixing our spices together for the ham.
Do we add any seasoning or salt to this?
Yes. Where's that poultry? So once it gets melted down, I mean, I never measure, you guys know. Listen, y'all, I'm not a chef. I'm not a cook. I just cook. So I've been cooking since I was a little girl, standing in the chair helping my mama. So some things may not suit some people, and that's okay. It's my kitchen, so I do what my family likes, and we want you to do the same in your kitchen. I love watching cooking videos so that I can get ideas off of people, because I mean, some things I might like, some things I may not, but I think it's interesting. So that's the biggest reason that I don't have a lot of measurements on my recipes, because I rarely use them unless it's something I'm going to be baking. But John's going to take care of this for me. I do put a little bit of poultry seasoning while I'm sauteing the onions and celery, just to give it some good flavor, because this is going to go in our dressing. And I basically sprinkle it to cover the top. So I would say probably a tablespoon.
Okay.
Hey guys, we're gonna get our spices together for the ham. That's the recipe here. And we're gonna go in with half a teaspoon of onion powder. There's my onion, here she is. Half a teaspoon of onion powder. So half a teaspoon of onion powder, half a teaspoon of cinnamon. Ooh, that's messy. We're going to do half a teaspoon of nutmeg. Oops. Quarter teaspoon of paprika. It calls for a pinch of allspice, but I don't have allspice, so we're going to be leaving that out. I think we'll be okay without it. And then we need a quarter of a teaspoon of cloves, ground cloves. Okay, and then, half a teaspoon of salt. And then to this, we're going to add 1.5 cups of sugar. Okay, so let me get the sugar and we'll be right back to finish that up.
All right, my eyes is almost quit watering from the onions. So now how are we gonna know exactly when they're done? What are we looking
So you
for?
want your celery to be tender and your onions translucent. So that's the easiest way to tell. When those onions start to get see-through, then you know that we're good. So you're getting pretty close.
Alrighty.
Okay, you guys, I left the ginger out. So you're gonna need ground ginger for this too, and it's also half a teaspoon. And then we're gonna go in with 1.5 cups of sugar. You're gonna mix all of this together well, and then once the ham is finished pressure cooking, we've got the butter and honey in it pretty good, we will add these spices. Well, I'm not good with the metric side. Let's flip her around. Now, I do know this is a liquid measure, but that I use them interchangeably at home too, so it'll be all right. That's 1.3 cups, so we need to go right here for 1.5 cups. Okay, and what I'm gonna do is just go ahead and dump my spices in here. Take a fork and stir all this together real good. Okay, so we're just gonna mix all of this, blend it all together pretty good. And if you have ever eaten a honey baked ham, you know what I'm talking about, the crunch that's on the edges of that ham, how good it is. This is what's gonna give you that. So it's really good seasoning. And let us know in the comments, like I said, if you guys have had honey baked ham, if you like it, or what kind of recipe you use on your ham. I know a lot of people use pineapple, brown sugar. Some people will go with maraschino cherries in it too. So let us know how you cook your ham at home. Okay, got that ready to go. Okay, y'all, we are gonna do the garden green beans that John has. I'm not sure where he got those from, but anyway, we're gonna do those. Typically, I like to use new potatoes. We're out of season for those, but the little bitty yellow potatoes work real well. John so graciously went grocery shopping for me because this was tournament week and it's been crazy. So we're gonna go with these. I'm just kind of dicing these up into not really bite-sized pieces, just chunking them up. And we're gonna cook these on the beans instead of having mashed potatoes today. And I have already washed these. I like to leave the skin on mine when I'm cooking them on green beans. Lots of nutrients in the skin if you didn't know that, but I also like the taste of it. So, and then I'll give these one more rinse once I get them chunked up. John's getting behind on my dishwashing. I'm gonna have to hunt him down. Okay. I was able to get this one open, Dustin, but I'm gonna have to have you open that one for me, but I'll go ahead and get these in. And nothing like some good old garden beans. Do any of you guys can vegetables? I will admit that's something that I have never mastered. Funny story. So my husband puts out a garden, and he actually he does really well with gardening. He has a green thumb for sure. He planted some cabbage last summer and decided that he was going to try sauerkraut, or to make kraut. So he canned it, and you put it in a dark, cool place to store it. It takes some time, and I've always heard that kraut is one of the hardest things to can. He pulled it out the other day, and it kind of looks like Myrtle Beach sand. It's very dark. So that didn't work. He'll have to give it another go. But yeah, if you guys can vegetables, let me know. I know, like, my mama used to do the pressure cooker, the old-fashioned pressure cookers, which I'm terrified of. I will use my Instapot every day of the week, but those old-fashioned ones scare me. So I also have a friend who she does her green beans in the oven, and I've tried that, and that works really well. That's about the extent of my canning. But so we've got our green beans in here. I am going to just leave the water that was in that they were canned in. They'll have a little bit of that flavor too. I also add chicken broth to mine. Dustin's going to open this pint for me here shortly, and we'll add that. But remember, we're going to be putting the potatoes in here, so we need enough liquid that our potatoes will cook. Okay, I'm going to add a little bit more chicken broth in here. Dustin got my pint of beans open for me. Gonna be
After Bridget nearly lost a finger, it was terrible. Like, we had to call ambulances. Paramedics just now left.
Yeah.
Thought she was going to die on us.
I did. Lost consciousness and all. I think when I was popping the seal off of that, it got my finger right here, and I didn't even know about it. Okay, so now we're just going to put our potatoes in. Okay, and we are going to put these over on the stove. Now remember, your chicken broth has salt in it, so do not add salt to these until after your potatoes are ready, and then you taste it. I'm real big about tasting my food before I serve it. We want to make sure it tastes good. So I'm going to go ahead and put these up on high. Wrong burner, Bridge. To get them started boiling. You want your potatoes just to be fork tender. So we got that ready. John browned my onions for me. That'll be okay. That's a little more brown than what I typically get them, but it'll work. Okay, we have some cornbread. I'm making cornbread dressing. Now guys, I can do this dressing without using the stuffing mix, but I like the taste of it. If you don't want to use it, then just use a couple of different kinds of breads. You can use, if you have leftover biscuits, bread that's about white bread that's about to go bad, you could use that. I like the taste of the cornbread myself. You can put croutons in it, and then your poultry seasoning, the celery and onions, is where you're going to get your flavor. So let's get this bread all crumbled up. We're going to make 2 pans of dressing. That's what we did last time. Dressing's probably one of my favorites. And to be honest with you guys, I really feel like I'm slacking because we're not having chicken and dumplings. I'm so used to, at home, every Thanksgiving and Christmas, my family wants my dumplings. So I feel weird not having dumplings today, but we're still having a lot of food, so. Okay, so I've got my cornbread in here, and I'm just mixing this stuffing, and I use the Pepperidge Farm. It's my favorite. I have tried, Kinder's is one of my favorite seasoning brands, and I actually tried the Kinder stuffing mix, and I still didn't like it as well as I like the Pepperidge Farm. Okay, so once you get your bread mixed up good, and I'm making a big mess for John here. So John's going to go ahead and add my celery and onions in. I'm going to do about half in that pan and half in this one. Now this stuffing mix does have seasonings in it. Your onions, celery, and butter are going to add a lot of seasoning to your dressing as well, but then I also go in with a little bit of poultry seasoning. Just kind of go easy with it because it's very easy to get it too seasoned. So I would say I probably add about 2 tablespoons to each pan. This, I know some people, sage is kind of one of those, you love it or hate it. This does have sage in it, but it's not real strong. To me, it's just the perfect. So I've about a half a tablespoon to that pan. So I overestimated when I said 2 tablespoons to each pan earlier. You guys, I eyeball when I cook. I don't, very rarely do I measure. Like I said, if I'm baking something, I'll measure, and that's about the size of it. Okay, so we're gonna mix this just to kind of get the onions and celery all mixed in there real well, our seasonings. And then we're gonna add chicken broth to it. There's so many recipes for practically everything you cook. I mean, you can skin a cat all kinds of ways. So it's kind of the same thing when you're cooking. There's all kinds of ways to cook it. Some people use eggs in their dressing. I don't.
I accidentally got water.
What?
I need to take a break to change.
John decided to take a shower.
In the middle of filming.
Oh gosh. Hey, it happens. I usually end up wearing half the food or some of the food that I cook.
This thing's very tricky. If you turn loose of it, it'll come straight up and get you. That's not the first time, and it's probably not going to be the last time it's got me.
Listen, I'm glad I have John, because so I had planned to be here very early this morning, and my little Maggie, she's my toy poodle, and she's my baby girl. She had to go to the vet this morning, so we're on a little bit of a time crunch because of Bridge again, but we'll get it. Okay, I think we're looking pretty good on our dressing. Now we're gonna start adding the chicken broth to it. And I just kind of add until I'm able to pack the dressing down somewhat. Okay, so now I'm just, like I said, adding the chicken broth in. You don't want it to be too watery, but you want to have enough in there that you can pack your dressing.
You're looking for a consistency of it kind of being mushy or sticky? Or?
Not really, I wouldn't say really mushy, but you want it to be where you can kind of pack it down. It'll stick together better. You don't want it to be too dry, and then you don't want it to be too moist either. So we're getting pretty close right here. And I think Dustin's going to have to go check his blood sugar, so we definitely want to let him do that, and we will show you guys how it looks when we get it ready to go in the oven. Okay, we're getting pretty close to the consistency. So here's what I mean by you can pack it down. You guys see how it's looking now? It's not dry. That's what I'm meaning. But I can tell by looking at it that I'm wanting to go ahead and season it a little more. So we will do that. And if I had some gloves, I probably would go in with my hands on this, but I don't want to get all this cornbread up under my fingernails, so. Okay, let me grab the poultry seasoning.
I drain this juice off of these. See all this.
I'm gonna have to look at the recipe. I'm making a corn casserole recipe. It's Paula Dean's. This is the first time that I've made it. Sounds good. So I'll have to check the recipe and let you know. Okay, so turn the beans down to about probably 5, about a medium heat. I usually turn them up high initially so that we can get them started boiling. And we're just, like I said, we're just going to cook those. The beans don't really need cooking, but the potatoes, we want those to be fork tender. Okay, y'all, I'm going to get a taste of this just to make sure it tastes good. Delicious. That's a separate spoon, y'all. And these will be ready to pop in the oven.
Does it need to be preheated?
It's already going. The sweet potatoes are in it, so.
Oh, okay.
John, if you want to take a fork over there and check those potatoes, we'll see if they're about ready.
The ones in the oven?
Yes.
Okay. No, they're still pretty hard.
Okay.
They're supposed to be soft.
Let's pop it. Well, we just want them to be fork tender. Let's go ahead and put those up on about 425. Cover them back over with that aluminum foil so we can get them going. I really wanted to do those in the Instapot so it wouldn't take as long, but we
might have to throw them in there. The ham's going to be done in 6 minutes.
Okay. We probably will do that. If you want to just go ahead and take those out, we can pop our dressing in the oven and we'll just cook those potatoes in the Instapot.
Now, would you put liquid in with them in the Instapot?
Yeah, we'll put about maybe a quarter of a cup. You don't want to put them in there dry. So just enough liquid to kind of steam them. And we'll use the rack that you got out earlier, that metal rack, we'll put that in there to set the potatoes down on so they're not laying down on the actual pot. Hey y'all, I'm gonna pop the dressing in the oven. We'll get it going. Okay, grab the other pan. Dustin's favorite's the dressing, so I like for him to have some leftovers to snack on. I actually love holiday meal leftovers. The dressing, the dumplings, ham and turkey. Getting up the next day and eating those leftovers is great.
Don't know if this is going to cut it or not. The cheese is kind of sticky.
May need to pop the cheese in the freezer for just a few minutes to get it firmed up. If it's too soft, you can slice it a lot better like that.
It's definitely not a cheese grater.
Oh, and of course I forgot my cheese grater. John and I are going to have to make a shopping trip to get his kitchen completely stocked. He has pretty well everything I need, but cheese grater would have been nice.
Yeah, so how much is going to be chopped up more though?
We'll take a knife to it. Listen,
okay, let's say that's not working.
We can make it.
Okay, that's bigger now. Aha!
One of the biggest things with cooking is you got to learn to improvise. So I guess we're going to improvise here. Y'all, this really resembles holiday cooking at its finest. It's always busy, hectic. If you've got more than one person in the kitchen, you're running around bumping into each other. So here we are, that's what we're doing. We're gonna do our corn casserole. John's got the corn opened for me. We have two 14.75 ounces of whole kernel sweet corn that have been drained. And then we also have two 14.75 ounces of creamed corn. So you're just gonna, I've already had one can in there. And again, this is Paula Dean's corn casserole recipe. I have never made it before, but it sounds like it's gonna be pretty good. So I have a question. Are any of you brand snobs when it comes to cooking? And I mean that in a nice way. So are there any specific recipes or ingredients that you will not waver on? For instance, if you're using, now this is a 16-ounce container, so I'm not even measuring. I'm gonna go in with about half of it. It calls for 8 ounces. So when you're cooking a recipe, do you have to have a specific brand for any of your ingredients? I'll go ahead and share with you mine. I do like Daisy sour cream. John didn't know that, so he did real well. I like Daisy sour cream. When I am using any of the creamed soups, cream of chicken, cream of mushroom, I like to go with Campbell's. That's just my favorite. Those are two I can think of off the top of my head. So let us know in the comments if there are any specific ingredients that you want a certain brand for. Okay, so we'll get that mixed up real well. And we're gonna add in 1 box of Jiffy corn mix. You guys, I'm gonna have to come down here and cook for John one day like I cook at the house. When I'm at home cooking, and if you follow me on my Facebook page, you're gonna see it. I'm typically in my house clothes or pajamas with my hair flogged up on my head. I don't like cooking with my hair down, but and I also want to look presentable for John's video, so. Okay, we have all that mixed. Now let's see how our cheese is looking. Not too bad.
Let me cut more?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
So here's a knife as usual.
Okay.
You gonna cut it some more?
Yes. And y'all, this is my fault. I didn't bring my cheese grater, so we're just gonna. This is gonna melt, but I don't want there to be like huge clumps of cheese. Which I don't know that anyone would complain. Cheese is a good thing.
Now, is this baked or?
It is. It's baked. And if you guys want to see the sweet potato casserole put together, I mean, I'm sure you're going to see bits and pieces of it here, but John's Thanksgiving video, you can go back and watch it, and you will see the dressing and the sweet potato casserole put together in that video. So, go take a peek at it. Okay, now let's we are using aluminum pans today, which I use a lot when I'm cooking, unless I'm setting the table. If I'm wanting my table to look nice, then I will use my casserole dishes and my good stuff. But most of the time we go with these aluminum pans because it's one and done. You just throw them away when you're finished. Okay. And then we're going to pop this in the oven, and we bake this at 350 for, it says about 45 minutes. Now you can do one of 2 ways. You can just put the cheese in the corn, bake it that way, or you can also, if you want extra cheese on it, you can top it with some more shredded cheese. Since we don't have a cheese grater, Dustin, I think we're going to stick with this. Shh, don't tell John. Okay, I'm actually going to turn these potatoes up just a little bit. And let's flip it over to the other side, Dustin. So this is just the small burner working, and that's both burners. So we'll put it on about a 6. Okay, now let's slide our corn casserole. I'm going to actually, John.
Need some help?
I do. Would you mind to move that rack up at least 1 so it's not as close to the bottom? I don't want to burn the bottom.
That?
Thank you. Yes. Whoa!
About lost it there.
Okay. So
What's it mean? Why is it counting up? Why does it count down? I thought we count down.
we count down when it's cooking. When it is finished cooking, then it's going to warm, and the time counts up. So if you have an Instapot and you see the time counting down, you're going to know it's still building pressure, it's still cooking under the pressure. Once the time starts counting up, then we know that the pressure is done and we can move on to the next step.
So is it done to release the pressure, or do we have to release it?
No, we're going to release it. So you're just going to push I would scoot that out from under my cabinet though, probably, so that, because your steam's going to come out here. So you just flip that button and the pressure's already released. But if you look here, Dustin, we've been 20 minutes, so it's automatically released the pressure already. You will manually release the pressure if, say this had just finished pressure cooking, you would manually release it. But you're always going to pop that vent and it'll let you know.
All right, so now we gotta get this whole thing out of here, right? So we can put the potatoes in?
We're gonna take the ham out. Okay, you guys, again, John did my shopping for me. He did good getting a bigger pan. I needed a roasting pan, so we're hoping the ham's gonna fit.
That's as big as they had
Oh, was it?
there that we was
So-
looking at.
I'm gonna let John do this part. He can figure out how we're gonna get that ham out of there.
Okay. Probably 2 forks.
And this is something that at home my husband does this kind of thing for me, so we're gonna let John do this.
Well, it's nice and tender. It's falling off really good. As far as getting it out,
Wait, let's hang on. Let me help you
when
out
I
here.
get a hold of the meat
Let's get
itself.
a bigger. How about this right here?
I got it. So, but now we still got stuff in here.
What?
Still got ham down in here that fell off. So I need to get this whole pot thing out and pour it in there.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
Okay.
Don't pour all of that juice down in there though. About half of it.
I can't get all the meat out.
Let me
See,
get a
there's
slotted.
meat.
I'm gonna get a slotted spoon. Hang on.
Okay. Now what am I going to do? Get this meat out?
Just put the meat down
This is
in
called
there.
a slotted spoon. Did I have this?
You did.
That's amazing. I like it. I might need another one. What are we going to do with the rest of the juice?
So first off, we're gonna patch. Remember my spices that I mixed together with the sugar? I'm gonna pack some of that down on the meat. And then we're gonna mix some of the ham broth. And y'all, that broth right there makes, you can make ham dumplings also. Do your dumplings the same exact way as you do chicken and dumplings, but use the ham broth and it's good. Now what I'm gonna do, y'all, I'm sprinkling this over the ham and then I'm gonna kind of pat it down into it. This is what's gonna give you that crust on your ham. If you've, like I said, if you've had the honey baked hams before, you know what I'm talking about. So we're gonna open these slices and kind of let some of that fall down in there. I could have halved this recipe for the ham since this is a smaller ham, but that's okay. We'll still eat it, won't we, Dustin? Okay, y'all, so let me grab a bowl. I'm gonna use this ham broth and I'm gonna mix probably about half of this. This is enough seasoning and spices for a really big ham. So I'm gonna mix some of the broth with it. Let me grab a bowl and I'll show you guys. I have a bowl. I'm gonna pour probably not even half of that in there because I don't want it to be too sweet. Okay, and I'm gonna put some of the broth in here, enough to kind of make it, not really a paste, but
Sticky.
sticky. There you go, Dustin, thanks. Yes, here we go. So that'll work. Okay, and we're gonna pour this down over it. I'm sorry, I'm getting that bowl right in your way. Let's see if we can do a little bit better here. There we go. I'd much rather be cooking than be in charge of the filming. Okay, and then that is hot, so y'all be careful when you do this at home, but oh man, that ham's gonna be good. And the bone, don't forget you guys, if you're cooking this at home, keep the bone and cook you some beans on it. I promise you, you won't be disappointed. Okay, now we have our oven full at the moment, so we're gonna let the, you know what? Look what I found.
How dare you?
Yum. Oh,
What'd you find?
oh. Just taste testing, John. So our potatoes are fork. This is what I mean by fork tender. You can stick your fork into the potatoes and they're, I like to, when I'm eating mine, it's a little bit more than fork tender, but when I'm eating my potatoes, I like to put some butter, salt, and pepper in them and kind of mash them a little bit. So those are ready. We're waiting on our turkey. We have 7 minutes on it. Our ham's ready to go in the oven. and we're getting close on our dressing. Okay, we have our sweet potatoes in the Instapot with maybe a quarter cup of water. We're not going to be using the skin on these, so that's going to come off. So we're going to...
Where's the water at? I didn't see enough water.
We're not putting them in water. You just need enough to steam your potatoes.
Where's the water? Did you put some in?
I did. Do you not see it down
Not
there
really.
at the bottom? Jiggle it for it, Dustin.
How many minutes are it going to take, you reckon?
We're going to put this on 6 minutes and see how they are.
6 minutes?
We're pressure cooking.
Okay. We got some butter over here. Do we need to add on butter?
No.
Not right now. Put this butter back over here then.
Okay, let's pressure cook and let's see if we can find what setting I want to put the... I don't even know how to work his thing. So no start here. I don't even know how to work the time.
I don't either. That's why I was just gonna be like, you know what, just
Yeah.
start.
You guys make sure that you look at your owner's manual before you use a new appliance like this. We're flying by the seat of our pants.
Yeah, don't do
Well,
like I
Dustin has it started and on, and I think it was on 10 minutes, right? Okay, so 10 minutes in the Instapot for your sweet potatoes.
Are we getting both these out?
Yes, the dressing.
Okay, so I'm going to lift underneath it and put that, see there, I didn't have nothing there, it's just my hand. Oh, that's not dressing. It's like a magic trick. I hide that, so it's nothing. Yeah. I'm impervious to heat. All right. Now, we still got some corn down here. You want me to move it up a rack or?
Yes, you can, please.
Move it up a rack. All right. That could be a perfect disaster to film right there, because if that's built, that would be all over the place. There we go. So now I don't understand this oven. Does it heat from the bottom? Because I don't see nothing down at the bottom of it.
Well, you know, after I said that it may burn on the bottom, it may not be. I don't
You think it just heats from the top?
see any heating elements.
It does have one at the top, but I don't know how it heats
I
from
don't
the
see
bottom.
any at
That's
the
a broiling
bottom,
element.
so
I think they're built into the...
Stick your finger down there and see if it's hot on the bottom, Dustin.
test it,
right there.
Dustin.
No!
Okay, we got beans, we're an hour and a half away for anybody getting here, so we're doing good. Bridget, when Bridget got here, let's start over here with us. When Bridget showed up and got here and she was unloading stuff, she looked at me and Dustin and said, "You two look sick." She said, "You just got the flu?" I said, "No, we don't have the flu. We're just tired. We've been working."
It's exhaustion. They do. They really look tired today. John is very...
See, we're on a deadline. We got 2 more Hello Fresh videos we need to film tomorrow before the food goes back, because it's fresh food. Mm-hmm. So there you go. We got 2 more. We got to do this all day again tomorrow.
Work, 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 work.
Basically, I'm just going to pull the meat off and put it in this pan like I did last time.
So yeah, I think this is why I like my mom has cooked turkey breasts in a crock pot for years. And I mean, turkey, when you bake them in the oven, can tend to be turkey is a drier meat. That's why a lot of people don't like it. But when you cook them in a crock pot or Instapot, you guys can tell them how good it really is.
Yeah, we did this last time. Like I said earlier, somebody else left a comment that they tried it. If you've done this before, leave us a comment.
Yeah, and then once John gets the meat off the bone, he'll put some of that gruel broth down over the turkey too, and it's really, really good. And I actually may take some of that broth with me to do dumplings, because turkey dumplings are delicious.
I hear the dog out there. She's really whining and crying. She smells this.
Yeah, Angel says, "Give me some." And you guys didn't see it on film, but John did check the temperature on those.
Yes, it broke the
breast.
thermometer. That's 900 degrees. And the thermometer broke, so I need a new thermometer. If anybody wants to send me a cooking thermometer for Christmas, I could use a thermometer. Look here, guys, what I found. Look at that, I'm good. Wishbone.
Make a wish. That's why John wants to get the turkey off the bone. He wants to be the one to find the wishbone so he can wish for a girlfriend.
maybe I'm, you know, maybe I'm not so bad off, you know. I got a dog. Dog's very easy to deal with.
Listen, absolutely.
Okay, so there's a little bit of meat left in here. What do you think we ought to do here?
Get all the meat out that you can.
Well, I can sit here.
Yeah, we don't need the skin and the.
I could sit here for a while. We could. You want to drain this juice out into something to take with you? Like that's a hard piece of cartilage there. The dog might eat some of this once we get. Okay, did I get you with it? It's still hot, very hot. Oh,
John!
It's still hot. It's very hot. Don't do that. Okay, I'm sitting here digging for a piece of turkey and I'm gonna burn myself up. Okay, that's the last. Now, you want me to filter this out and drain this?
Just keep
put some more of this in, some of this juice in here,
yeah,
though, right?
I would pour a little bit of that over your turkey.
Okay,
We'll
let me
cover it
grab
with lemon
a
and foil,
couple
and
of
then
things to hold it with. We'll go through and we got the 2 turkey breasts. We was going to kind of talk about the cost of everything. We ended up spending, the turkeys were about $17, $18 a piece on the size. That depends on what size you get. These are thawed turkeys. And then the ham was about 20. And then Dustin spent about 100, I think. Well, he bought a full-size turkey that we didn't use, so he take 20 off of that, 80, and I spent 100. Then we went to Food City. Yeah. So about $7,000 to feed 5 people, 6 people.
which is, that's sad because I mean, just a couple of years ago, you could have got this meal for I'm going to say probably 70 to 80 bucks cheaper. But our Thanksgiving dinner was right around 180.
Well, more than that probably, yeah, because you brought some stuff too that we didn't count, and we had stuff here already. So count the stuff we had. So if you brought,
yeah,
it's probably about $15 to $125 a person.
$7, $6.99 for that. So yeah, grocery prices have went up.
Yeah, so.
But I mean, compared to going out and getting a dinner, you're going to come out a lot cheaper if you're cooking it at home.
If you're cooking for a lot of people.
Right.
If you're cooking for 2 people.
Go eat at the
Dustin and I eat at Cracker Barrel and Texas Roadhouse, thanks to Noelle, who sends us some gift cards. Noelle, thank you for that. Her and her husband's very nice to send us gift cards to eat at Texas Roadhouse quite often. So, about a ribeye there's $25 with steak and baked potato and rolls. That same ribeye at 12 ounces cost you at $20 a pound. It cost you about $14 for that ribeye, or $15. Your baked potato and your salad, so you can't really make it for $25. And then all the mess.
Right.
You do leave a tip on top of that, 20 to 30% tip. But for 2 of us, then the mess cleaning up. Yeah. When we did Thanksgiving, we were still cleaning up like 2 to 3 days later. It was still, even though we cleaned as we went, everything that was finished to be cleaned then has to be cleaned, even though we cleaned. So it's a lot of work.
It is a lot of work cooking. I mean, I could have been out shopping with my daughter and grandbabies today, but I love John so much.
Yes, and thank you so much for coming again.
Yeah, I mean, you're looking at 4 or 5 hours doing all this cooking, and if it is just a couple of people, I would definitely go out.
Go to Cracker Barrel.
It's more affordable.
Yeah, and it's not the work and the mess. You can enjoy it. You can go see a movie the rest of the day.
Yeah, by the time I get finished eating this, I'm really not even, I don't have an appetite.
It's better tomorrow when you eat the leftovers.
It is, yeah.
I guess I could get some of these bones out. Because I don't really. She does eat bones. Do y'all feed your dogs bones? Leave me a comment. These bones I don't like at all to feed my dogs. Some big bones. Some beef bones are good. These turkey bones, they're still hot. No, I don't like those little bones like that. There's some meat I've left. That's some skin there. Oh, she'll like that. Matter of fact, get me a paper plate up there, Dustin. Let me lay this out for her. Left some good white meat out right there. I missed some. Dog's gonna say, thank you, Daddy.
Angel's gonna be real happy with that.
Yeah. She's been smelling all this, and she smells 10 times better than we do. And she's been smelling all this food cooking. So I guess I'll have to take her a plate out here and let her have some of this without no bones in it. So we'll let her eat. She's been out there crying and whining. And then the juice we'll give her later. Come on. Well, look here, baby. Oh my goodness, you talk about a deal here. You talk about some turkey. Uh-huh. Look at this. I tend to bring it out here because she has a tendency to get it everywhere. Come on, you gonna eat? Oh, Dustin's gonna get it. Oh well, she's waiting for us to walk away. There she goes. Once she takes a bite of it, she'll have it all ate in about 30 seconds. It's a little hot for her right now.
So, John, what I will let you do.
Did you get the sweet potatoes?
Yes, they're ready.
How you know? Did you check them?
I did. They're fork tender. So
Okay, I'll get them. Let me wash my hands here.
I'm gonna let you take the skins off.
Okay, so I'll do that right here.
Yep. So, okay, in this bowl we have, and guys, if you want to see the sweet potato casserole put together, again, the Thanksgiving video, you can watch it step by step. But
Now, on that one, we did it with canned potatoes, right?
Right.
So it's a little different.
So yeah, at home for the Thanksgiving dinner, I went with the canned yams, sweet potatoes, for time purposes. But at home, I typically use real sweet potato. I mean, they're all real, but you know what I mean, fresh sweet potatoes. So we're doing fresh today. So I'm gonna let John take the skins off of those. It's a lot easier. Sweet potatoes are really hard to peel. It's not like peeling a regular standard potato. So once you cook them, then you typically can just kind of slide the skin off or slice them in half and then just scoop the potatoes out. Either way. I'm going to start on my topping while John's doing that. So in here we have 3/4 of a cup of flour. We are going to do 1.5 cups of brown sugar. And once I get pretty close to the 1.5 cup mark, that might be a tad over, I'm going to take a fork and just kind of break the clumps up so I can make sure I've got the, oh, that spoon's fine, John. Thank you. Break the clumps up so we can make sure we're getting our measurements right. And y'all, I know this is a liquid measure, but it's okay. I'm not a technical cook, so pretty close to 1.5 cups right there. Actually, it's about 1/3. Let me add a little bit more because now we can't be slacking. Y'all see John throwing water at me? He's trying his best to get me wet here.
They're trying to wash the dishes again.
First it was the turkey broth, now it's water.
Well,
Dustin, I think we need rain jackets while John's around.
hey, I get busy with this stuff. I don't play.
He's not lying, y'all. Okay. Brown sugar. Oh, that's the good stuff. Okay, now we're just, again, this is the topping. Just gonna mix it together. And then we're gonna do 9 tablespoons of softened butter. So we've got a stick, which is 2, 4, 6, 8 tablespoons. And then we're going to go with about 2 more tablespoons. Okay, now
Where can I put these taters once I peel them? You got something I can put them in? That bowl there. Look at there. I completely, well, okay.
Ain't that much easier than trying to peel the potato?
Well, I've never done this, so I can't tell you.
Oh, you've never peeled a sweet potato? Well, you
I've
practically
ate a few.
can't peel one.
Texas Roadhouse has got some good ones, but I don't think they make them this way.
Okay, y'all, I'm using his potato masher here to get my butter. So you want this to be, it's going to end up being kind of a crumbly consistency. I also like to work this. I have one of the dough, oh my goodness, what's it called? I can't think of the name of it now. Anyway, it's got the little handle and you do this. Some of you chefs out there or real cooks will know what I'm talking about, but this works pretty good. but I do like to kind of use my fingers too. You want it to be, get your flour, sugar, brown sugar, crumble the butter up real good in it. It's gonna just be real crumbly, almost like a, kind of like a cookie dough consistency. And you do need your butter softened for this. If it's not softened, it's not gonna mix well, so. My hands are clean, y'all, so is this Band-Aid, because I've probably washed my hands 10 times since I put the thing on. I still can't figure out when I cut my finger. It had to been on the green beans when I took the seal off. Okay, so that's coming together good. You can see right here how it's like a cookie dough consistency. See that? Okay, the only thing we're going to add to this is going to be our pecans. And once we get our potatoes mixed, you just kind of crumble this over the top of it. And then, honest to goodness, I mean, I like the sweet potatoes, but this is probably my favorite part. Not probably, it is. Okay, that's about it. Let me get my hands washed and we will add the pecans. We're going to do our sweet potato casserole. So John's got our potatoes ready for us. We're just going to mash those up. And I do like the sweet potato casserole better with the fresh sweet potatoes. I don't know, the canned ones that you get at the store, they're okay, but I don't know, I guess they seem to be a lot mushier to me. Now you don't want this to be mashed like you're eating mashed potatoes. You want to leave a little bit of chunk to it, so that's perfect right there. We're going to go in with some granulated sugar. We're going to do 1.5 cups of that. I know we're going to get lots of comments on using a liquid measure for our dry ingredients, but it's okay. I wonder what the difference would be. That's a good science experiment for me. I'm going to check between the two. Use dry measuring cup. Okay, so 1.5 cups. We're going to call that 1.5 teaspoons. And then 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla. I love Vanilla Bean Kings. This is the paste. I really like it, but whatever vanilla you prefer. And then 1.5 cups of heavy whipping cream. Shake it up real good. Some recipes call for just milk, but I've used both and I like the heavy whipping cream a whole lot better for this recipe. So if you don't have heavy whipping cream, you can just use milk. Okay, and then we need 3 eggs. Mix it all up real good. I'm feeling bad for poor old John over here. He's washed dishes for hours now, so that's why I'm keeping this potato masher. I don't want to dirty another spoon for him. Bless his heart. He's done good though. He's manning the dishes. Okay, just get that all combined really well, and then you're going to pour that into a 9 by 13 dish. And this wasn't on camera, you guys, but I have the pecans already mixed in here. You can see how it's kind of like a cookie dough consistency, so it doesn't pour like our sweet potatoes did. So you're just going to crumble it up real good and just kind of spoon it out over your sweet potatoes just to cover it all. And I'll show y'all what I usually do at the house is I just pick it up like this and kind of break it down over it. Because if you don't, that butter and flour and sugar is just so thick, it's hard to just pour it out. But I'm telling y'all, this is delicious. If you haven't made this recipe before, you really should try it. And we'll put this in the oven and bake it at 350, and I really couldn't tell you for how long. Probably, I'm gonna say about 45-ish minutes. I just kind of watch it. You do have eggs in here, so you gotta bake it long enough to get those cooked, but you'll be able to tell when your topping starts to brown. Okay, y'all, she's ready to go in the oven. Okay, y'all, we're getting our corn casserole out, and I'm really hoping that this is good. It's the first time I've ever made it, but I ran across it, I don't know, a couple weeks back. It's a Paula Deen recipe, and it sounds good, but that don't look appetizing to me, but we'll let you know. John's making our dessert for us. We're gonna have peach cobbler, so he's gonna melt us a stick of butter in the microwave. Okay, while that's melting, John, you can get your bowl and go ahead and get your batter ready for it. So this is called a 1 cup cobbler. It's pretty simple. Normally it's 1 cup flour, 1 cup sugar, 1 cup of milk, and then your peaches. We're doubling it so that we can have enough for everybody.
Okay, this is pretty much melted. Almost.
Yeah, we can stir it and it'll be good. Just pour it in the bottom of that pan. Okay, he's got his butter melted and he's gonna pour that in the bottom of the pan.
Okay. Now we need 1 cup or 2 cups?
1 cup. Let's dry that out so you don't have it, because it's gonna dry this out, or your flour and sugar is gonna stick to that.
Well, it's butter. It's supposed to make it not stick.
Try it, John. Let's let you try it.
So I thought you said we needed 2 cups though, because we're going to make twice as much.
Yeah, we are. We're gonna double it. Normally it's the 1 cup.
So do 2 cups?
Let me dry that out. Y'all listen, this man right here.
Hey, we're trying to, get that buttery flavor on everything if we can.
Right.
Can't never. So 2 cups of flour.
2 cups flour. We need a bowl.
A bowl for what?
You're gonna mix all this together.
I thought I was putting it in that pan.
After you mix it, John. After you mix it.
Okay, wait a minute. I think I got a bowl over here just washed. Let me get it. Okay. I don't know if this will be big enough though. You're making a big cobbler. Now, I know I ain't gonna get none of this flour on nothing. I'm an expert flour guy. Did I do it right? Oh, a little over here. Take you a bite out of that, Dustin. I'm gonna put it in here. See, now you take my butter out and it's stuck.
Yep.
2 cups of sugar?
Yes.
All right. I never built nothing. Take 2 cups of sugar, but...
Go ahead and put it kind of equal with what your flour was, because it's equal parts flour, sugar, and milk.
Okay, so now I need milk?
Yes. 2 cups.
All right. Milk. I did have milk, actually, believe it or not. We did not have to buy milk, so that wasn't on the cost that we originally come up with.
Well, that saved you $4. Close to it.
Okay. Put it in with this other stuff over here?
That's right.
All right. Now what?
Mix it up real good.
Do what?
Mix it up real good.
With what? I can't do it with this spoon. The spoon's too small.
You should have a whisk, hopefully. Let's see. What's your leg there?
Okay.
What do you know?
How about that? Oh, wait a minute, I lost my spoon in there. I guess we need that now. So what are we looking for? To get all the lumps out?
Yeah, let me show you.
Oh, you're gonna have to do it for me. I ain't doing it right now, Ma.
You're not gonna get it completely smooth, but try to get all the big lumps busted up anyway. Okay, you're gonna pour that in your pan.
Okay.
Okay, now you're gonna pour your peaches. And what I do, I usually will use 1 can with the juice, and then 1 can I'll dip my peaches out. You can use all the juice if you want to. It's what kind of makes that, you know, when you see the cobbler and it's got kind of that gelatinous part in it, that this is what makes it the syrup.
Okay.
So I don't like the whole cobbler to be like that. So that's why I will pick the peaches out of the 2nd can. Oops, sorry. And if I did not pay attention that was whole peaches, or I would have sliced them, or that's peach halves.
Uh-oh, we got the wrong ones,
I
didn't
would
we?
have sliced them, but that's okay.
You
that's
didn't know that, see, on the list she gave me, she might have said that, but we might not have paid attention.
That's okay.
But now we can cut them in half.
How about yeah.
Now I drained that, and I'm more like peach cup cobbler. A whole peach cup there.
Why didn't I catch that? Y'all, I'm tired. My back's busting. We've only been at this for, I don't even know how long.
It's in half. Are they supposed to be quarters?
It's peach halves. Listen, it's
Are they supposed to be in
edible.
quarters, or are they smaller peaches?
Yeah, they're slices.
Slices?
Peaches.
Okay. I'll remember that next time I make cobbler.
Hey! What you doing? Tammy and them's here. Are they?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you find somebody, Angel?
Yeah, she done been out here making me love on her.
Yeah.
She scared me when me and Wayne screamed. When we pulled in here, we thought she run from up under the truck.
Oh, Lord. Yeah, she won't get out under there, though. She just sees everybody likes people. I didn't know Wayne was back there.
Yeah, I told John, I said, I can't bring Google with me. I know, but
Hi, Wayne.
what are you trying to do?
I was going to yank you out of the truck.
What's
Need some help?
happening here?
No, I got it. You got it.
Thank you, sir. What's happening here?
Well, it gets a little bit muddy from time to time, so we put hay out and stuff to kind of protect the grass that was here, and that way nobody got all covered in mud.
Yeah. Well, I
Tammy.
got my mud carrier.
Hi. How are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
Good.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. How was the drive?
Good.
I'm not used to wearing these boots, so I'm kicking everything. Can't pick my feet up.
That ain't good. Oh, you ain't got your Jerusalem cruisers on today.
No, where I'm on them blood thinners, I freeze to death. And I thought,
Gotcha.
I'm gonna wear these boots. But where I hadn't been out of the hospital too long, I ain't got my leg strength back yet, so.
Wayne hiding back there, sneaking up.
Freezing.
Freezing.
Yeah. How are you doing?
Angel. Visited everybody.
Kinds of things, I guess. I don't know.
There's Tammy. There's Dad. All right. Oh, there's that guy. That guy.
What are you gonna do with that guy?
I don't know yet. We ain't figured it out.
I don't know, something smells good.
Well, look who it is.
How are you?
George, I'm good. How are you?
Oh, this is Bridget. I don't think you met her before.
I thought I did at some point. I seen you somewhere, man.
You might have seen her in the video. Oh, gosh. Oh, okay.
Hang on.
Okay, those pans are not good for that. No. I should have had my hand underneath it. But we didn't lose it all. I lost some of it. It bent. Somebody bought cheap pans.
And he was trying to tell me how to get the dressing out earlier for that reason. So.
And I didn't do that because it wasn't hot. And now I've got to do some cleaning. I'll be right back.
Okay. Woo! Yeah, go fit your party or something.
Yeah, no, it ain't gonna let me.
Here, see if you can get on here.
I got money.
Yeah. It'll just, because Spotify so much a month and it's gotta have a credit card on file to charge everyone for it.
Yeah.
It's not much, it's like $8, but it's worth it.
Yeah.
Okay, or it's like, once you let your tongue go. Yeah. Okay,
Wait a minute.
y'all have your head down though,
Right, I keep my head down?
so, yeah.
Alright, John, everybody's here, so I'm gonna
I got everything. They got my head down and on my head. Okay, I got people like this.
Yeah, keep it like that.
Alright, I'll talk to you later.
Oh, missed that one.
Love
You
you.
can't catch it.
Yeah, you got it. You got it.
Yeah, you have your arm still.
Oh, okay.
Wait.
Unless you got to say hello to everybody. You don't know
Let me
John.
turn them that way they'll go.
No,
They go on there real easy.
There you go, okay. I
All right,
can
they got it?
we can do something with that then. Oh, I got one. Two.
Oh my gosh, she's good.
Oh,
You got two. Good job. Now who's gonna stand in here next?
Next turn, you're
You
trying
gonna
to
throw
go
them? I got, you get to throw them at me again? Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go. Okay.
Oh, almost.
no. I ain't so good at it.
All right, Tammy's in lead of
It's your
two.
turn. It's your turn, try to throw it, get up.
Wayne, it's your turn.
You gonna try to,
Bridget, do it after you do, Wayne. You gotta beat two. You gotta get two
You
on
got
there.
right here. You gotta come over here.
Wayne thinks if he can just throw one, he's won.
Wait, put it straighter up on your head for him. There you go.
Got just a little bit for.
That's a little bit on.
Oh!
I got,
Alright.
There you go.
Wayne, you got one.
whose turn is it?
Bridge.
Bridget.
It's your turn.
No, you get to throw, you ain't thrown none yet. This is Bridget's idea, by the way. I have nothing to do with this
Yeah,
one.
Bridget's gonna win.
Hey, you came in clutch for the waiting on the
She's
sweet
played this
potato
game before, but she gets all
casserole.
four of them.
I'm not. I'm gonna. You gotta help me out, son. Look how silly he's standing there.
Lane dodging you. Jackson plays basketball, I can get them all. Damien, your record's about to be taken right here by this fella.
Wait, put it straight up on your head.
Show it.
It's hard to get it right. So close. It's harder than it looks. Oh man, too bad it wasn't basketball move.
Oh, well, I guess Eddie ain't tried yet. Hey, Eddie! This one don't have no iron, might be better. I'm gonna try to throw them and get them on my head. We got one of them hit the heater with it. Alright, here we go, guys. 3, 2, Eddie's gonna throw.
Okay.
Okay. Eddie.
Come on, Eddie. Come on, Eddie.
No,
He almost got
So
that one.
close.
no.
Alright, George's turn. George's throw from there.
I got two, I'm the winner already.
George's the only one that tried.
Your turn. Good.
That looks like it be.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Why put that on right here?
Thank you.
I got one.
Oh, it's close.
All right.
Wayne's side.
Okay, my turn. Oh.
Ooh, smells good in here.
Well, everybody ready? Here comes Tammy. All right. Dear Heavenly Father, we come through you today and we thank you for the birth Jesus and coming to save us from our sins. And Lord, we thank you for what you've done for each and every one of us this year, Lord. I thank you for the new people I've met this year, working with the Appalachian Channel, all the people there in Duff and White Oak, and it's just been a blessing to make these new friends this year, and I just thank you that they're here to celebrate this Christmas dinner with us, Lord, and we just ask you to bless this food to our body. In Jesus' name, amen. Amen. Here's Blake. We'll let him go first. He got caught on fire today.
I wasn't today.
It wasn't today.
Oh, I thought it was today.
No.
It's been.
He got burned a little bit. I know how he felt though. I burned my whole side off, so.
What'd you do?
Stove blew out on me.
Here you go.
I was building a fire, and I bent down and opened the door to check it, and went, whoo!
He said he was taking that air thing and I
Get over and get burned to it.
I'm gonna let
That corn is good.
Is that corn good? What do you think about it?
Oh, I love it.
You love it? You got to try it. This is your plate, ain't it?
Yeah.
You ain't try it yet. George, did you get your full plate?
Well, I got some stuff, and I know that sweet potatoes, but what's the brown part? That pecan?
yeah.
Ooh.
Pecans, brown sugar.
Don't touch my plate. I might have to.
Not bad,
I'll get this knife.
And you, ma'am,
Potatoes, the sweet potatoes.
have not got to eat yet.
I have not. I told you after I cook like this, I typically don't eat. I'll eat tomorrow.
She made those.
We'll have
Come on,
leftovers.
that's it. You gotta go. You gotta go eat.
Let's
It's
go.
mac and cheese, but now this is good. I've never had that before.
Is it good?
Uh-huh.
Well, it's my first time making it. I have to follow the beans recipe.
You don't need a man, do you?
You better talk to my husband about that one.
Well, I can live out back. I mean,
Okay. I'll just bring you a plate.
yeah. I'm not selfish. I'll move out back. You'll know it because my yard.
Good?
Good stuff.
Big old square body Fords and Chevrolet. Right.
Ham's my favorite. Well, second to the dressing.
Second to the dressing.
82 or 80. Go away.
Huh?
Go away.
Hey, do you like it? Can I have that dressing?
Is it $302?
No. Now see, I can't remember on that one. I'm gonna be here.
Anybody
with-
want to say something in the closing? Everybody can talk or say anything they want.
Okay.
We just got to do it one at a time, though.
I had a good time.
Everybody at once. Let's
How
go.
about you, Wayne? You got a lot to say today?
I just had a good time.
Did you have a good time today?
Yeah.
Well, good. We're glad you came. We're getting ready to say goodbye right now because Bridget's going to get home because she's got about an hour and something drive to get home, and we appreciate her coming and cooking again. She's done such a wonderful job.
Yeah.
She did Thanksgiving, and now wonderful. Yeah, it's good.
Heck yeah.
And
I said I wasn't going to eat, and I stuffed myself. I need couch.
a lot of people asked where George was at in Thanksgiving. They thought we had abandoned him, but he was in the hospital. We didn't talk about you. We didn't bring you up much. We left you as a mystery, see? And that's why people asked about you. What happened to George? Where the heck is George? Was the question. Well, George was in the hospital on Thanksgiving, but he made it tonight. And we got Terry with us tonight, and Terry's going to be in some videos coming up here real soon, some car videos, truck videos.
I'm gonna be one of them celebrities.
That's right, he's going to be one
Hey,
too.
just come hang out with me. Just bring your drinking glass.
That's all I need.
Yeah. I got you covered.
So we've had a great year this year with everybody. We met so many good people. Met Tammy. I've talked to Tammy on Facebook for about 4 years, and finally this year I forced her to meet with me so I can meet these people, and she did, and we've had a good time all year long so far, and we look forward to next year coming up. And I'm going to be back in White Oak coming up too, camping in January. I'm trying to see who's going to go camping with me. Nobody wants to go.
No, it's January.
I'm going to be camping in I'm going to wait to see when the coldest week is, and that's when I'm going.
You're gonna be by
I'll
yourself.
be camping with you, but I'll be in the bus.
In the bus.
Okay. And I'll be thinking about you.
Yeah, spirit.
Okay, when I hear, oh my God, what happened? I'll know the bear has went in there with John.
Oh yeah, one more thing.
Yeah.
Bradley, you missed out, buddy.
Now who's Bradley?
Bradley's my
Oh,
son.
did you invite him to come and he didn't come?
He's in Indiana.
He's in
He wanted to.
Indiana.
Oh, okay. Well, it's been a big trip to get here.
So Sorry about your luck, buddy.
Mr. Wonderful Dinner.
Hope you didn't freeze to death in the tree today.
Well, this series this year has been called True Appalachian. With that, Tammy come up with that name of the series because it's true life, people in the mountains and around here, just the way they live. It's a little bit different life, but that's the reason people like to watch y'all, because you live a little bit different.
And you know, I have met some of the nicest people in my lifetime on account of this.
Because of the videos.
I never dreamed there was still people on planet Earth like they are.
Normal people.
Yeah. Down to earth, just lovable people.
The Rough Rider group from Kentucky's come down and done a lot of work.
Yes.
Yes.
Crystal and all of them. And
Well, they fixed me up with a ride when I killed mine. So,
if you didn't see that video, he wrecked his car and was in the hospital, and they brought him another car.
the day I got out of the hospital,
was
they
waiting
showed
for you.
up.
So-
Yep.
And they fixed Eddie's truck. They put a motor in Eddie's
Yep.
truck.
They helped move my camper.
They moved your camper.
Yeah.
And I think they gave out toys too.
Oh yeah, a bunch. I see. I was going to do the Santa Claus at that one, but I was so weak. I couldn't. Oh, that was upsetting. Well, I wanted to go do that.
No.
Well,
I was sitting there looking at my Santa Claus suit, thinking, I ain't even got to put it on yet. But now, guess what? Christmas is in a few days, so I might put it on and not take it off, and just be Santa Claus everywhere. I'm gonna wear that sucker out.
Yep.
Eddie, you got anything you want to say, buddy?
No, I just got made everybody.
Well, you know, he was whispering to me, "You think I can go get seconds?"
We'll let you take some home with you. We got some things in there. You can take some home with you like last time.
But I love the way she cooked.
Yeah, and Bridget's been a blessing this year. She started coming and cooking, doing cooking shows for
an
us.
hour and a half to drive.
It's not. It's about an hour. But yeah, I'm up in Harrogate.
Oh, that's over my way towards Knoxville. Oh,
No,
you're in
those
trouble.
are-
No.
Oh, Harrogate.
Yeah.
Oh,
Middlesboro.
I was thinking Harrogate. I was thinking
No, not
Harrogate.
Harriman,
My
no.
bad. But I know where Harrogate is, so you're still in trouble. Yep.
Well, guys, we're going to say goodbye to everybody.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Thanks.
And New Year.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yep. That's the one cheat day.
That's all. Say, see y'all next time. You ready? See y'all next time.
Bye.
Y'all, this really resembles holiday cooking at its finest. It's always busy, hectic. If you've got more than one person in the kitchen, you're running around bumping into each other. So here we are, that's what we're doing.
So about $7,000 to feed 5 people, 6 people.
Tammy and them's here.
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, she's good. Turkey is a drier meat. That's why a lot of people don't like it. But when you cook them in a crock pot or Instapot, you guys can tell them how good it really is.
You might have seen her in the video. Oh gosh,